It's day 10. I've shuffled about this room so many times that my footprints are starting to embed themselves into the carpet. The trash is starting to pile up. The white bags look like snow piles in the corner by the door. No flies flutter about, but I swear I hear the buzz from time to time. The door, it won't open. It's sealed, cutting me off. The world outside is like a TV show. It's fuzzy and grimy, but people mill around about on the sidewalks and in the grass, unknowing of what is going on beyond the glass behind them. The weather changes. It's raining today. No one can hear me if I scream. The windows, they won't break. They should, but even a chair just makes them shiver, which creates the sound of thin metal being warped back and forth. It sets my teeth on edge. Food should be running out, but every few hours I hear glass shift in the fridge and new items are there. At least, I think they're new. They're the same as what was there before, but I'm sure I have finished them. Maybe not. Time just doesn't seem to have meaning anymore. Not since the clock on the wall stopped. I sort of missed that clock. It had to be broken though. I started to hear words in the ticks. Get out if there is time. Soon it will be here, given time. You will never leave until it is time. I don't know if it really was talking. I know it shouldn't be able to, but I heard it. Now it lays on top of the snow pile of the garbage. Its face, mocking me. I don't know when it got a face. It has one now, and I don't like it. The rain sounds terrible, like 1,000 little feet are prancing about on every side of my apartment. I glance out the window from time to time and watch the water streak down glass, and I swear it's writing to me as well. I can see words in the lines. Words that shouldn't be there, and yet the words, they are there. Alone, silent, reborn. I can't wipe them away because I can't open the windows. They stare at me even while I sit here typing this. I say stare because they're just words, just ideas, thoughts, opinions from something that isn't real. I tell myself that the isolation is getting to me. I've even resorted to porn and masturbation just to pass the time, just to get some kind of release, but it isn't passing. My hair is longer. I feel tired and sleepy, and the world outside is moving. But is it only day 10? My phone still works. I can read the text from my boyfriend. I can read things from my little sister asking me for help on something. My messages, they never get out. Static fills my ears when I try to call. 911 is a sing-song voice that just keeps repeating, "Thank you for calling. We are happy to assist you in these trying times. Please hold while we transfer you." It never transfers. Internet still works as well, but it acts like it's in a read-only mode. I can't post. I can't chat. I can't even upvote or downvote. Every site works, but like the windows, no one can hear or even know I've been there. I've watched more movies than I care to admit, but I have to keep track of myself. The web apps don't seem to register when I've watched something. Bills keep slipping in from under my door. I live in an apartment building and have a box for mail, but someone is putting them under my door. They're all past due, which should mean more time has passed than what I think. I'm scared. I'm tired. I'm lonely. I think I'll go flick the bean again because I can't think straight right now. Day 15, day 20, day 500, I don't even know. My phone says it's only been a few hours since I last wrote something here. The save time says the same, but time has passed. I slept for a long time, I'm sure of it. I don't feel well, not sick, but just wrong, like something about my body is just misplaced. The smell from the garbage was making me gag. I've stuffed it in the closet with a few air fresheners. I don't think they'll help for long, though. I don't cook much anymore. The water from the sink is brown and stinks like someone had died in the well. Snack wrappers litter the living room. I sometimes get the urge to get up and clean them, but in a few hours it's back to look the same. I've started to feel sick all the time, more sick than ever before. It's my diet. I've gained a little weight. I can pinch my stomach now and my underwear fits differently. I don't wear pants too often. No bra either. What's the point? No one can see. No one is around to care. I'm starting to smell. My scalp is itchy. I have dandruff now. Never had it before. It's disgusting. I'll have to wash myself with bottled water if I ever decide to get up. The rain hasn't stopped. I can't make out anything outside the windows now. It's a void filled with light flares and lines. I feel like something is out there, watching, waiting maybe. I tried to draw the blinds, but they're up again in just a few minutes. No noise, no movement. Just one moment they're down, and the next they're up again. The ceiling just started to leak. I've watched the water stains grow like spider webs across the yellow paint for a while now. The leak is by the door. I have a pan under it. The drip is maddening. I can hear it over the headphones and loud music. The paint where the drip comes from is starting to bulge. It looks pregnant. I don't even know. I'm not sleeping in my bed anymore. I got my period and I don't have any tampons or pads. Bled like a stuck pig all over my sheets. The cramps are the worst part. My thighs are slick with blood all the time and I'm running out of things to clean up with. I think I'm dying. Maybe not. I sorta wish I was, though. The dripping isn't as bad. The bulge has grown, though. It hangs before the door, red and swollen. Something is alive inside. I can see if I pull up the light to it, like an egg. It scares me, and yet for some reason I sort of hope that it really is something. I'm still so lonely. I sometimes catch myself watching it while I eat. It should make me feel sick, but it's comforting in a way. The trash smell is coming down the hall like a summer breeze from a mass grave. Maybe it's me. I've washed as much as I can, but a bath with a small towel isn't that helpful when you've ran out of soap and shampoo. The closet door doesn't close anymore, though. I think it's the trash. I found a maggot in my food today. It was in the package of cookies I opened. I never saw one that was covered in a red slime. I think it was blood if I didn't have so much recent experience with it. My flow is still pretty heavy. I squished the maggot and tossed it in a trash bag. I found 6 more. I ate the cookies anyway, though. I've heard they're good for protein. They screw it all. I'm terrified. The bulge is gone. Just drapes of skin hang in front of the door. Blood spilled across the tile floor and had dried by the time I woke up. Whatever was inside is now gone. My period has stopped, so the blood isn't from me. At least, I hope not. I hear something moving in the hallway. I sit on my couch and listen to it. Heavy footfalls move about. I have to pee, but I can't make myself stand and go look. The light in the hall flickers. I can hear discarded glass jars clang and plastic crinkle. It's in the closet with the trash. It's doing something, whatever it is. I peed in the bottle again. I've got a collection going now. I made a run for the bathroom and I couldn't hold back anymore. The closet door was closed. A puddle of brown muck had bled into the carpet. I stepped in it in my hurry. It smells like a swamp. When I came back out of the bathroom, the closet door was open. The trash bags were all torn apart, but mostly empty. I heard it in my bedroom. The bed springs creaked and I took off running back down to the living room and shoved furniture in front of the opening. There is nowhere to go. This thing in the apartment with me trapped me. I'm going to die here. I know it. The furniture was moved while I slept. Black footprints led right up to the couch where I had been sleeping. My clothes are wet with the same kind of slime that had covered the maggots. Flies are starting to appear. They keep buzzing around the room, fat as nickels. Moving is hard. I feel sluggish, always tired. I don't even want to get up to clean the slime off. I can hear the thing in my apartment in the closet again. The smell in the room is gone. I'm sure I've just gotten used to it. I think I'll sleep some more. If the creature wants to eat me, then it can eat me and get me out of this hell. I woke up to someone sitting in the chair in my living room. It was dark. I couldn't see much of anything other than the silhouette made by the flickering of the TV. It didn't move, just sat there and watched. I also couldn't move. My legs felt like lead. I couldn't move my hips. The only part of me that still worked is my arms. Everything felt sticky. If I force myself to move, pain rips through me, like I'm tearing my skin away from the couch. The thing got up and went down the hallway as I reached for the light behind me. With it on, I saw that I was tearing my skin away. My legs had fused with the couch. My hips were attached to the blanket that had laid under me. My lower half was covered in slime, but it was now black and red. I was dissolving into the furniture. I screamed. I pulled myself free, the pain blinding. But I managed it and landed hard on the floor. I'm bleeding again. More blood than I'd ever seen before. I'm never leaving this apartment. I know that now. It's got me. Maybe I'm where I belong. The thing returned. I could see it as it entered into my room. It wore my clothes, and while everything looked wrong about it, I couldn't deny that it was me. A version of me. One that wasn't stuck inside for so long. It came around the coffee table to look at me, a look of disgust on her face. She said nothing, but pulled the blanket from the back of the couch with some effort and threw it over me. Stay there. It's where you're comfortable. I choked for a moment. What are you? I'm me. Who are you? She looked down at me and pushed back her hair. It was short, like mine had been. I'm you, I said for lack of anything else, and turned my head. No, you're a part of this place now. Maybe one day you'll be reborn. When you're ready. She went to the door and pushed back the strings of flesh that hung before it. The sack was rotting. With no more effort than normal, she opened the door that had been sealed to me for what felt like forever. The door snapped closed behind her. I couldn't follow. I couldn't move. I can barely type this, but the internet is working again for some reason. Moving is still hard, painful. She was right. I'm becoming a part of my apartment.